welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mikal Ablaxia Imbukwa, and I know it's been a minute. The last time you heard of me was when I brought to you a short docu about the Mukwano stream in Luanda, Vihiga County, and I'm back here to tell you a little bit more about my village, Aturi Mturu village, which is located in Luanda, as I mentioned earlier. And it might interest you to know that the name Mtsuru is derived from forest. Those who come the Luhyaland know that forests are termed as Omutsuru, and since these are forests in the midst of Ebusuri and Tsuru village, that is why it was termed Ebusuri and Tsuru village. And just to tell you a little bit more about this forest, which has been in existence for so many years, like the river, although some trees have been cut, not just some trees, a lot of trees have been cut in this forest. And my worry is we might get to a point that we shall not have these trees anymore. Yeah, so I spoke to my grandfather and he told me that in the past, in the past, these trees were so many, and the trees were so many, and they created a canopy. Those who don't know, a canopy is the topmost part of trees that are growing together. And this canopy was not only created from the branches and the trees, it was created from also snakes. Yes, this forest had so many snakes. And these snakes, my grandfather told me that they would leave in the evening to go and look for water. And guess what? They would go to people's compounds, and if they find water on the corridors, they would open the jerrycans, drink water, and go back to where they came from. And in case they were not to open the jerrycans, they would go to the river, the Mukwano stream, which has been in existence for over 70 years, as I mentioned. They will go to the river, drink water, and then go back to their home, which is the forest, the Omtsuru. Now people will wake up in the morning, and how they could tell that the water had been, there had been a guest in that jerry can, they would hear this hissing sound, and yeah, they would know, yeah, Mr. Snake was in this jerry can. So due to settlements, the tree cutting started around the forest, and people settled there. And at the moment, we only have few trees left. And as I mentioned, I'm getting worried because when I look at the importance of trees to the ecosystem and the environment, where I have a reason to be worried, and you too have a reason to be worried, because trees contribute to the environment by providing oxygen, improving air quality, climate amelioration, which is making the environment better, conserving water, preserving the soil, and supporting wildlife. Yeah, so during the photosynthesis, the trees take in a lot of carbohydrates and produce the oxygen that we breathe. But now, if all the trees are cut, shall we have a polluted air, those harmful gases? Like the trees are so important. And, according to the US Department, and I will read, 1 acre of a forest absorbs 6 tons of carbohydrates and puts out 4 tons of oxygen. This is enough to meet the needs of 18 people. I repeat, the needs of 18 people, not people. And, trees and shrubs and turf also filter air by removing dust and absorbing other pollutants like carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen dioxide. After trees intercept unhealthy particles, rain washes them to the ground. Yeah, so you can see how important trees are, and that is not all. Trees also control the climate by moderating the effect of the sun. Does that ring a bell? Like, now you're wondering why it has been so hot. Like, marketing is a hot, but this time it has been extreme, and that is what climate change does. You know, it controls the climate by moderating the effects of the sun, the rain, and the wind. And then leaves absorb and filter the sun's radiant energy, keeping things cool in summer. Trees also preserve warmth by providing a screen from harsh wind. In addition to influencing wind, speed, and direction, they shield us from the downfall of rains, sleet, and hail. Trees also lower the air temperature and reduce the heat intensity of the greenhouse effect by maintaining low levels of carbohydrates. That reminds me, the whole of last week I was in Naivasha in a 4-day conference organized by the Minister of Environment, and it brought together bloggers, different bloggers in this country, and we sat together, we discussed matters climate change, and how human activities lead to this emission of some of these greenhouse gases. There are those that exist naturally, but there are those that are produced by the human beings. And we really insisted on the keeping the environment safe. And in this video, I'm insisting mostly on trees. Like, let's plant trees. You know how important trees are. What air do you breathe? You breathe oxygen, right? It comes from trees. So you can imagine living in a place where there are no trees, the kind of air you will inhale. You get that would be so disastrous. Like, how people in deserts suffer. Can you imagine now experiencing floods because there are no trees to control these guys? Let's get serious. When you cut a tree, plant two or even plant 10, and let's be ambassadors. Let's let's educate people about these things. When you go home, when you go to visit your people in the village, educate them, tell them about the importance of these trees, educate them on the diverse effects they might face if they continue cutting down trees. You know, the trees, I know they are source of firewood, they're source of fire, they're used for cooking and stuff like building houses, shelter. But when you cut a tree, make sure you plant more trees. You know, don't just live in the moment. Think about tomorrow. If you cut all these trees, okay, and you want to build a house tomorrow, how will you build it? Will you now go to buy trees somewhere else? Like, let's just be responsible. Let's love the environment with the same breath we love our bodies. The way you go to the gym, you invest money in the gym just to tone down the body, the way you buy expensive creams to use on your hair, the way you buy expensive products to use on your face just to look beautiful. What if you pay the same attention to the environment? You know, we want those nature places. Nature is nature when you have green, when you have pure water flowing, when you have those waterfalls. That is nature. But when it gets to a point like we don't even have wildlife because all the forests were destroyed, what shall it? In fact, Kenya will be unknown as a tourist attraction. So what will happen if all these we lose all these things just because of our carelessness to the environment? Let's take care of the environment, and if we take care of the environment, it will take care of us. It's a matter of give I give. Like, if we mistreat the environment, it will mistreat us. We shall continue having droughts. We shall continue having harsh weather. We shall continue having disasters like floods. You get, so humans and people outside Kenya, let's love our environment. Let's conserve it. Let's conserve it. Let's give it the care that it deserves and the love that it deserves. You know, let's just love where we live. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe down below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and comment down below on the issues you think should be addressed when it comes to the environment and stuff like that. You know, like just comment the suggestions on what I should talk about next. You can also comment about those illegal activities that you see happening in your community or around you, things that are harming the environment. Thank you so much, and God bless you.